Today we're talking about Mega Golurk. This mon is a bit of a weird one, having a 159 base attack stat and the same ability as Urshifu. On paper, it's insane. In reality, its ability Unseen Fist has been nerfed going into Pokemon Champions. Instead of doing the full amount of damage through Protect, which is absolutely game breaking by the way, it should have never been this way. It will now only do a quarter of the damage through Protect, which is still pretty good, it's just not the same as what Urshifu's been doing in Scarlet and Violet. Today, I'm going to be asking the question, how good is Mega Golurk actually? I have 3 games lined up for you today, and then I've got a little bit of a channel update just talking about the future of the content. Let's go. This guy has some kind of Sun team going on. It's the most standard Sun team you're gonna get. So I think that we just set up Trick Room here. We lead Farigiraf and Incineroar. We have Torkoal in the back, and we have Golurk. Let's just go for the most hardest Trick Room mode that you've ever seen. Whimsicott Charizard. This, good. Very good. We have a very consistent play here as well. We always fake out Charizard here and we always go for Trick Room. So let's set up Trick Room. Let's fake out this Charizard and this should be a consistent Trick Room set. The Charizard is Mega Evolving, so it's definitely best for us to fake it out right here. If it goes for Overheat into my Farigiraf, we're going down. Yeah, they're going for Helping Hand. Okay, they're getting faked out. They are going to be a little bit angry about that one. Let's see it. What are you doing? Helping Hand plus Protect? What is going on? Okay. I'll take the Trick Room. I'm really confused about that one. They don't really have any slow Pokemon as well. They have King Gambit, which is their slowest one. Besides that, everything is really fast. Okay, let's go for Hyper Voice here. And then I want to Flare Blitz this Charizard slot. I want to put pressure on this Charizard. Now they're going to go for Helping Hand and Heat Wave, I'm assuming. Hyper Voice does about 50%. Can we take this guy down with a Flare Blitz? Oh my gosh. He does not expect that as well. He does not expect that. The crit from Farigiraf onto the Charizard did matter though. That really, really mattered. But besides that, I don't even know. That's crazy. Supreme Overlord, no Defiant. Okay, we're gonna go for a Hyper Voice and we're gonna Flare Blitz. We're gonna keep it super simple. I feel bad because we're not really using Golurk in this game, because Farigiraf and Incineroar is just dominating. Okay, they switched out Whimsicott here. What are they gonna switch into? Garchomp. So yeah, now we know Garchomp is our last Pokemon. We go for a Hyper Voice. It does 40% to Garchomp. King Gambit's going down here. Bye-bye. We can definitely bring... I kind of want to bring out Golurk, just because it would be funny. Okay, let's go for a Hyper Voice here. And then I want to go for a Parting Shot into this Garchomp. I want to bring in Golurk, because it would just be fun to bring it in. They go for Helping Hand. Okay, and then what happens? Hyper Voice crit? Crit? I was joking. This Farigiraf is just carrying the game. I don't know what to say. They're gonna go for Earthquake here. They're taking down their own Whimsicott. Okay. Helping Hand plus Earthquake did half to Golurk. I feel kind of bad for not showing you guys Golurk. So we're gonna switch Farigiraf into Incineroar here. Drop this Garchomp's attack stat. We're gonna Mega Evolve and we're gonna Ice Punch this boy. They're on 3% HP. We can do this. And now it's time for Mega Golurk. Boom. Okay, it's honestly really cool. It's honestly really cool. I'm not a big believer in this Pokemon right now, but I want to be proven wrong because this Pokemon is so cool. It won a little online tournament. I think I will say that in the intro. And it's just a fun Pokemon. It just seems so cool. Okay, this next team is a little bit weird, honestly. They have Como, Delphox, Aerodactyl. This is a bit of a weird one. I'm gonna just go for the Trick Room mode again. We're gonna go for Farigiraf and Incineroar, Golurk and Torkoal in the back. We'll keep it simple, we'll play it simple, and we'll go from there. They're gonna send out Floette and Aerodactyl, so they're threatening a lot of pressure from turn 1. I think that the Pokemon I am the most scared of here is the Floette, because it can set up a Calm Mind, and then it can get scary. Let's go for Trick Room here, and let's fake out this Floette. I think that this is the right play. The only way that we can lose this right here is if this Aerodactyl goes for Rock Slide and flinches my Farigiraf, which would be really, really bad. We're gonna fake it out, do about 20%. Oh my gosh. Rock Slide. Okay, don't flinch my Farigiraf, please. Please don't flinch Farigiraf. Okay, we got Trick Room up. Good. That's what we needed right there. If we didn't get Trick Room up, we were in such a bad spot. Do I want to pin this Floette, or do I want to annoy the Aerodactyl? That's the question. I think let's annoy the Aerodactyl. Let's go for a Psychic and a Parting Shot into this Aerodactyl. And then we're going to bring in our trusty boy Torkoal. I think that this is the play. They protect their Floette. Big. That's big. We go for Psychic. That's a lot of damage. What the? I did not expect that from our max special attack Farigiraf. Yeah, come on. Come on, we'll bring in Golurk. We'll bring in Golurk. Just for a bit of fun. They go for Rock Slide. Golurk takes it like a champion. 13 damage. That's all it did. And now, we are in a spot where we can go for a Hyper Voice, I think. And then I'm going to Mega Evolve this Pokemon. And I am going to hit a Poltergeist into this Floette. Yeah, Poltergeist seems best here. Because they switched out Floette. Not into Incineroar. No. I should have went for Headlong Rush. I was going to say Poltergeist seems like the best move here because Headlong Rush would lower our defensive stats. I should have went for Headlong Rush though. Looking at this now, I should have went for Headlong Rush. They protect their Aerodactyl. That's okay. That's okay, my friend. We go for Poltergeist. They are about to be attacked by their Lumberry. This is a not very effective move, so it doesn't do that much. We then go for Hyper Voice. Not bad, not bad. Pretty good damage on to the Incineroar here. We're going to go for a Psychic into this Aerodactyl. And we are going to hit that Headlong Rush that we were talking about. Okay, they switched out Aerodactyl. What are they switching into? Floette? Sinistcha. Okay, they have Sinistcha as well. That's good to know. Headlong Rush, -1 Headlong Rush. Does it take down? Okay, okay. This Pokemon might be a little bit stronger than I thought it was. I am very, very sorry to all Golurk players. Okay, and then Psychic does 40% to this Sinistcha. That's a lot. It has leftovers as well. Okay, we have one more turn of Trick Room left. So, I think that the main strategy here is going to be just to be annoying. I think that's the main thing we want to do. Floette's probably going to protect here. That's the thing. Floette is most likely protecting. Let's go for a Psychic into Sinistcha. Let's bring in Incineroar. Because then we can go for the Fake Out plus Trick Room strategy. We can set Trick Room back up and try to close the game with Torkoal maybe. Floette did protect, just like we said. We're going to hit a Psychic into the Sinistcha. We don't want it to take it down. We just want to bring it low. They're using Machagacha. That's okay. We do get burned on Farigiraf, which does suck a bit. As long as we can get Trick Room up on this next turn, we will be okay. So we're going to hit the most common, the most boring strategy. Trick Room, and then this Floette is going to get faked out. That's the strategy. Super lazy, super basic, super simple. We use Fake Out into this Floette, and then this Sinistcha goes for Rage Powder. Okay, we're still going to get Trick Room up. I think that was a bit of a throw on their side, to be honest with you. We get Trick Room up very consistently, which is really nice for us. Yeah, they forfeit the game, okay. I think that they made a bit of a mistake there. I think that in their brain, they thought that they could Rage Powder, attract the Fake Out into their Sinistcha, and then go from there, but that obviously isn't the case because Fake Out has a higher priority than Rage Powder. But I'm not going to complain, we got our second win of the day. They have Sinistcha, Gengar, Tyranitar. Okay, this is a bit of a weird team, to be honest with you. I didn't really expect this kind of team to be what I would come against here. I kind of want to lead the Mega Golurk. Golurk does so well into a lot of their team members here. I think that what I want to do is I want to have Golurk and Sneasler. And then in the back, I would like to have Torkoal for weather control and Incineroar. I'm actually not going to set up Trick Room here. I want to try something. And I want to just try and go in without Trick Room. Farigiraf and Gengar, okay. Are they going to try and trap us on the field? Is that their plan? Or what is the plan here? We're going to go for Poltergeist into it. And then, do I want to go for Coaching? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Kind of want to switch Sneasler into Torkoal here. Or, no, Incineroar. Let's switch him into Incineroar. Just in case they go for some weird shenanigans with either Destiny Bond or Trick Room. I don't think they will be setting up Trick Room though. But I would just like to bring in Incineroar. Because if they go for Destiny Bond, we can Parting Shot. Gengar is now Mega Evolving. We are trapped on the field. We are now stuck here. I'm hoping that the Gengar did not go for Protect. If they did, we might be in a bit of a rough situation. Yeah, they went for Shadow Ball. Can we even take a Shadow Ball? I didn't even think about that. Okay, we do. I did not think about that though. Our special defense fell, that's quite bad. Psychic into the Incineroar slot, good. Poltergeist, it attacks. Can we take down Gengar with this one? Boom! That's beautiful. That is beautiful. King Gambit is the next one to come out. That's also okay. They are probably going to try and Sucker Punch my Golurk here, is my best guess. We're going to protect our Golurk from Sucker Punch here, I think. And then I would like to go for a Flare Blitz into this King Gambit. They protect King Gambit. I could have went for... Okay, I think I see what I could have done here. What I could have done is I could have went into the Farigiraf instead, put some pressure on him, because King Gambit wasn't really threatening my Incineroar much. They went for Trick Room. Okay. We are the slowest mon on the field. You are going to Sucker Punch me, but we are the slowest mon. We have Torkoal in the back. Yeah, let's switch Golurk into Torkoal here. Try and catch the Sucker Punch. And then we're going to Flare Blitz this guy. We're going to take him down. You are going down this time, King Gambit. You want to Sucker Punch this Golurk slot so badly. I know you do. They switched out Farigiraf into who? Sinistcha? Arcanine. That is not the move that I expected from them. They went for Sucker Punch. We called it. Can we take down this King Gambit in one turn? We cannot. Okay. Ooh, that actually is quite tough for us. It's okay. We have Heat Wave here. We Heat Wave. We can probably Parting Shot. Yeah, let's lower this guy's attack stat a bit. Let's make this Arcanine have a really tough day. Extreme Speed. Yep. I'm expecting Extreme Speed plus Sucker Punch into this Torkoal slot, which it did do, just because it doesn't want me to use Eruption. We go for Heat Wave. It does a lot of damage still. And then we can now Parting Shot this Arcanine. There are only 2 Pokemon that are alive. We got a crit on King Gambit. We did not need that. Farigiraf is back. We're going to double into this Farigiraf. We're going to Heat Wave. And we really want to Headlong Rush this Farigiraf. Heat Wave. It does some good damage to Farig. It does 58%. Brings it down to 42%. Arcanine eats the Citrus Berry. We then use Headlong Rush. This has got to take it down. Yes. That takes down Farigiraf. It's a critical hit as well. We do not need the crit there. And then Arcanine is going to go for Flare Blitz into our Torkoal. It might take us... Never mind. It does not take us down. I kind of want to go for Body Press because it's funny. I want to show you this. This Torkoal has 200 plus defense. Okay, yeah, they forfeit now. That game was also pretty good. I need to stop talking bad about Golurk because it's genuinely carried me to 1880 again. This Pokemon is not that bad. Now that the games are done, I want to have a little talk about just the channel and just everything that's going on and the direction that I want to take this channel. The content that I've been making around Pokemon Champions, I haven't been extremely happy with the quality of the content. I want to make content that is worth your time, number one, and number two is something that I enjoy making. Some of my favorite videos on this channel are my first Pokemon tournament, the regional form video, VGC for Dummies Part 1, and the VGC timeline. I want to bring you guys content that is on a similar level of quality to that, if not better. They do take a long time to edit, but it just makes me feel like I'm providing more value to you guys. And if you're watching this far, you're probably one of my most dedicated viewers, so I'm gonna ask you this question. What content do you want to see from me? What specific videos do you want? What specific videos do you like? Just comment them down below and I'll have a little read and I'll see if it's something that I can make feasibly. And if it's something that can make a good video, I'm definitely going to do it. Streams are also going to be back. I don't really know the schedule right now, but I'll probably be streaming 1 or 2 times a week. I'll announce the schedule on the community tab in the near future. But yeah, thank you for watching, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.